nothing lasts forever.
Hey guys, blasting again for another video. Something happened in the audio. For some reason, it wouldn't pick up as well, so it sounded like my mic was way far away, but it wasn't. So I'm sorry, and I'm not gonna re-record because this is the only time I guess I'm doing a full let's play. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey guys, Blasting again, and welcome to Crimes and Sherlock. It's a Sherlock Holmes last year that I had no idea about, so I'm gonna start this off now. I don't know how long the series. Just get started. Yeah, I saw it was free on. And I saw some. I'm gonna do what I'll do. What is the guy doing?
Holmes!
Don't shoot!
Holmes, will you stop that?
Hey! Just taking the cover, love. God, how long can this go? I'm very scared. Run for it!
You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Medi men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Alright, so you're playing a Sherlock Holmes. I'm gonna investigate.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
I like that. Oh, I know. Now let's check. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think full walkthrough on. I'm excited about this already.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Mr. Holmes?
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Lagging. I don't. Not bad. It's walking style, but
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream, but I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, I was talking to what you guys see when I found my black.
It seems that the garden was well maintained. These footprints appear to be quite large.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see. These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool. What a terrible way to die. This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box, or a small chest, perhaps. This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box, or a small chest, perhaps. Harpoons for hunting whales. Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. Hammerfest. Dundee. It's a whaling map. Someone drank from this glass recently. Rum, a sailor's drink. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death. The initials PC have been crudely burned. a sailor's work.
But if you guys want to see what that type of job is, I have a hat. I have a hat that I show in my videos. I called it Flashback Friday.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. You guys can see.
Yes, this is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
I'm sorry.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
My wife could not.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Sucks.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Open it.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Alright. This is actually pretty interesting, the stuff to go on in this video. I'm gonna exit this video off here, guys. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I think this is gonna be a good series. Right now, I'm gonna go edit. But thank you guys so much. Please hit like on the video, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.
It's in your work.